Get a cold. Get a cold. Get a cold.
Hello, everybody. Welcome into Tuesday night, January 2025. Kenstock 26. I'm sorry. Kenstock Live with the Zoom homies. Zoom homies with Kenstock Live. I've confirmed audio a couple different ways, but I know the audio is functioning. I was just telling the guys on Zoom, I don't know how long I'm going to be here tonight because I don't feel very well. I think I may have overdone it yesterday. I don't know. I laid down about 4 hours ago now just to rest, and I feel worse now than I did when I laid down. I checked my blood sugar. For those in the world that are going to say it's my blood sugar, it's not. My blood sugar is fine. I just think it's the effect of being out and doing all the work yesterday. So let's go look at. We got Bill, we got Sam, we got Greg, we got Rich, we got Jeff, we got Chris and Max over in the Zoom homies, and Long Dog says something about we're back to the simulated effect of when you're about to pass out. Um, yeah,
All right.
I think we're back to the effect of I did a little bit too much work yesterday. I'm not in shape to be shoveling snow like I did, and I'll be fine. Uh, I'll be okay. My main concern was my blood sugar. I'm good. Scott said he made it to Walmart today. John and Scott were having a conversation earlier, and I hate to hear about your sister's house. Hopefully, it'll make it through. Hopefully, they get to Florida okay, and it'll make it through the winter okay, or however long it's going to be until they get back to make sure that the house is still in good shape and the water pipes did not burst. I wouldn't want to see that to happen to anybody.
I will tell
Um,
you from recent experience, you do not want to be cleaning up after water overflows.
yeah. Um,
Heather almost pays to leave water running there when it's going to get very cold.
yeah, I know a lot of I know a lot of people trickled in some cases. A lot of people actually ran a good stream of water to keep that from happening.
Most places, if you just leave a little drip, it's enough, but that depends on how cold it gets. I remember we used to do that in our house when I was growing up because we didn't have good insulation or whatever, every place the pipes were.
That's what they do in the orange groves here. They put
Well, they go and spray water on the plants, and then when the ice forms, anything inside the ice is never going to get colder than 32 degrees Fahrenheit. That's pure
Yeah,
ice.
it's very true. That's very true.
yeah,
Rick Lakes is
they
back.
just
Hello,
run
Rick.
big trash pumps.
I imagine he's not going to be sticking around very long tonight in the chat. I know his mom's coming down tomorrow, and he is going to do a live stream tomorrow afternoon.
Yep.
I think Rick already left.
Yeah, he's back. He's back in chat.
Okay.
He was the first one tonight. The first four tonight were Rick, Sam, Greg, Scott. Robert was fifth. Josh Kinder said hi at 7:35. Josh Kinder's no longer watching the stream, but at least he stopped by and said hi. Excuse me. I've got some research to do. I want to check something out, and I'm going to keep the thoughts that I have to myself on the research that I want to do.
Lie down. Go.
Well, I'm going to go lie down, and I appreciate you being concerned of my health, but remember they've been without power for 3 consecutive days, and the pipes. Yeah, I knew you had mentioned that their pipes were already frozen upstairs. Now, is this an older house, John? Is this a relatively newer house, or what's the age of the house? I know John and Scott were discussing the replacement of it, whether it would be copper or Plex. Is it Plex or PEX? I think it's PEX, isn't it?
PEX.
Yeah, PEX. Plex is a streaming service for television. Oh, 10 to 12 years old. That's not that old. I mean, my house here is...
If you got no power, it doesn't matter how old your house is. The whole
Well, yeah, right. But I was thinking about the replacement of if it was a 100-year-old house, replacing the pipes is probably going to be inevitable that they're going to have to replace all the pipes.
Yeah.
You know, 10 to 12 years, they may get lucky
if
and
you're
not.
going to be without power, You got to know where your pipe drains are, and you just got to drain the damn things. I mean,
Yeah, and if they had a
I'm trying
fireplace
to
and could
remember
keep the
what
fire
we did
going.
in Aiken. Couple, 2 years before we left Aiken, we lost power for almost a week where we were living. Not quite a week.
If
Ellen's in the house. Missy's in the house. Hello, Missy. I had to leave your stream. You were still going when I left. I felt horrible. Um, and I checked my blood sugar then, and it was good. And I checked it when I got up, and it's still good. My blood sugar's fine. That would have been my first guess that it was my blood sugar. Jeff's in the house. Long Dog's in the house. One Fish and Rick Scott is in the house, as well as John Williams. So, and that's an easy thing to check. You guys ought to be able to go up to the three dots, click on participants, and see who's actually here and who is actually not here. That's how I know people are here. Ellen says hello. Hello, Ellen. Maybe a little late watching you.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I say for us old people who don't remember from time to time, you need to put the instructions in about how to give points and all that sort of thing.
Well, I hate to say it, but your host right now would need the instructions on how to do that. Missy said she did a long stream. Yeah, I seen it was extremely long, and I know you had mentioned a couple times that you were bound and determined to finish that. What I saw of it, look, you impressed me. You actually, I'm not a Sims player, and you're the only person that I watch that does that, but it's impressive. You zip right through that stuff, and you're good at it, and you're very good at articulating what you're doing and explaining to people what you're doing.
Now, did she do a build of a computer or something in Sims? She was doing a build.
She was building something in Sims. Now, Sam, I didn't get to see how that looked. I know it did work because I saw where it was supposed to go away. Yeah, more than likely, John. I think you're probably right. Your sister, this is your older sister, correct? So if Greg, if you could try one, or Sam, if you could try another one. Sam and I worked on something earlier today. I'm not sure if that's Greg did. What'd you do? A GQ? What? Oh, okay. So it doesn't have to be capitalized, and it goes and gets what we created. It's still to me. Thank you, Greg. By the way, thank you, Sam. It still to me seems that it is a little quick. Now I need to check it, and I don't really want to do this, but I'm going to go over here to my DaVinci machine, and I'm actually going to fire up YouTube because I'm looking at the studio, and you can't really get the full grasp of how things look on the studio. But if I go live over here, all right, now,
I remembered.
huh?
I remembered something, believe
Cool.
it or not. I gave Missy something.
Okay, Sam just tried one. Long Dog is still using Windows 7. I'm doing one, and we'll see. I think there's a cooldown on that.
If I ever get my
Yeah,
old
I think
PC
that looks okay. I think we might want to lower it down, and I'll do that in OBS. That's a me thing in OBS. I think that'll work just fine. So we are experimenting with some. Actually, experimenting with a couple different things tonight. I got an email from YouTube today that said something about GIFs. I don't understand GIFTS, not not the animated cartoon stuff, but actual ways to make money. And they preface it with Super Bowl's coming up. A lot of people are going to be on their mobile devices, and you need to do this on your phone. And this is how you can make some money. So I reached out to a couple people. I know, Greg. That's still my basic thoughts on this. But I reached out to a couple of people, and they said, "Oh yeah, by all means, you really want to do that. You're not going to make a lot of money, but you should make some money." And then we all agreed that, well, YouTube's the one that's going to be making the money because people are paying YouTube to run the ads, and I don't know. We'll see. I don't know why you brought up my Windows 7 machine, even though it's running right now, because you bring up
Well,
your
'cause we
trusty
like
Windows 7 machine every time you're somewhere. It's kind of a
'cause we
running
like to
joke.
poke the bear. We like to poke the bear.
Yeah, and we like to poke the bear. Exactly. So,
I've got an old Pentium 3 in a box over here someplace, and if it hasn't crusted or rusted away beyond all belief, and I
it's
get a
not
white
running,
hair
is
one
it?
of these. No, it hasn't run in years. I just hope the battery hasn't corroded in here and ruined something. But if I ever get it running again, I'm going to put DOS 6.22 and Windows 3.1 on it.
So Missy said she signed up for the boot camp. I was offered that, and apparently the people I reached out to didn't understand that much about it, and I didn't understand it that much about it too. So I declined that.
God,
So my
we're too
question,
old to go to boot camp.
yeah, really. So my question to Missy would be, are you learning anything and are you gaining anything by going through the boot camp thing? And I'm going to go ahead and shut this off. I now know that looks pretty good. So I can leave that as is.
Jeff, I got a 300 megahertz AMD. I could put Windows 3.1 on it.
Yeah, well, this is a Pentium 3 that I bought years ago and never really used for anything. I got it cheap on eBay. And I don't have any of my disks, but there are places on the internet to get DOS and Windows 31, so that's not an issue.
I know John picked up a new
Yes.
case today. Well, he's picking it up
Yeah, he
tomorrow. He
said he got a
found
good
it.
deal for $30 on it.
Yeah.
You would have to get something to make a floppy, I believe. That's
Oh,
called
I've got,
WinImage.
yeah, I've got stuff to do that with.
There are like
And I've
40
got a
to 60.
3.5 inch.
Wow. Go
And
ahead,
it
Jeff.
may actually have a USB port on it too. I'm not sure. I'll have to get it out of the box and check. Came with Windows 2000 or Windows NT 3.5. I don't remember which.
Would it
Tim
be
Tech is in
something
the house. Hello, Tim.
if you could fix it, if you could make an ISO of it and burn it to a CD and install Windows 3.1 from a CD?
Oh,
Ski Man's
there's a
in the
way to
house.
get
Hello,
it on
Ski.
there one way or the other.
There's probably a way to do it.
The big thing in those days, I remember when I was running that stuff at work, you got to find WinSock and DOS utilities for FTP and Telnet and all kinds of crap if you want to do anything outside the PC itself. We had to buy all that stuff extra at work. That was prior to having anything
Slow
more
comments are
efficient
on
there.
because I turned slow comments on. Next question.
Why did you turn to slow comments on?
Because I could. Sounds like Missy might be learning something. She's explaining what the boot camp thing is, and it sounds like it's a across the board, a wide range of small creators, big creators, and they're just bouncing ideas off one another. So if I get that offered again, I may have to look into taking it and see if it's worth it or not. And I apologize, I just am not myself tonight. I'm just going to sit here and let you guys carry the show, and I'll deal with chats here. The one thing I want to get with Sam on though is, let's say we wanted to let's pick on Ski Man. He's a good friend out of Maryland, and he's a homie, so he's not going to mind if we pick on him a little bit. But at 10:13, he says, "Isn't it weird how you can smell a skunk miles away from where they are at roadkill?" Oh, gosh, yes. So if we wanted to highlight that and put it in our thing that we created today, can we do that? Because that's my ultimate goal with this thing that we started.
Yes.
And when I say we, I mean you.
Yes.
Okay. Copy and paste. No,
What
it's
was
not a
that?
copy and paste, is it?
Well, it's
Didn't you have something like that a year or
yeah,
so ago?
this is not exactly that.
Yeah, we had something similar. Like if you have a brand account, you do not get free gift memberships. Well, then I don't have a brand account because I get gifted
Yeah.
memberships. I got gifted a membership last night, as a matter of fact. Was very, very odd. And what's odd about it is I hadn't watched that particular channel in quite some time, and it popped up on my phone. I'm getting notifications to my phone now, so I've made some progress. I'm not getting them on the computer. I'll take what I have. But I'm not about to become some of these people that are attached to their phone. If I happen to catch it, I happen to catch it. SWSW. Okay, so I saw you do it, and I think I saw it pop up, but I didn't actually see exactly what it is. Why is this thing saying?
It wasn't
Is that
his quote though. It's
stream key generator thing going out over the internet? I forgot to check that. I have a weird thing on my computer. No, it's not. That's good. Right in the middle of my studio, I've got a thing here. It says stream key automate auto generate. I can't make it go away. And I think this is the first time I've seen it pop up at night. I am dual streaming again. Apparently, I'm very lucky, I guess, to get that because one of the creators I reached out to, sitting at 100K, doesn't have it. And they were like, "Well, how did you get that?" I'm like, "I don't know. I got a thing that says dual stream. Would you like to try it?" Sure.
Oh yeah, YouTube got that now. I didn't like it.
I don't know how it works. All I know is when I look at my studio now, I've got the long form on one side and I got the vertical form on the other. Just kind of makes it interesting. I'm more concerned about the stream key thing. How do I find a second screen? I think it's on. I think it is for people that are on their phones. And I'm going to share my screen maybe to those that are. Ski Man, you're watching the live stream, correct? Of course he is.
That would be too small.
Would that be this one? No, that would not be this one. That would be this one. That would be, yeah. So that's kind of interesting how that all came about. But as you can see right here, this is what's going out and going to the computers, the landscaping mode. And then over here, this is what's going out to a phone. Now, I looked on my phone a while back and I didn't really see that it was that big of a deal. And what this is down here, it says dual stream new. It's on. I can't turn it off. And it says automatically generate a vertical crop version of the shorts feed. So it's for the shorts feed. I don't know if you can see that on your computer or not. Someone might want to go to my channel, go to shorts and see if this live stream, well, this live stream can't be going out as a short because it's already 20 minutes in length and the shorts cap out at 3 minutes. So let me get back to the main Zoom here. Hopefully that answers your question. Leonie's in the house. Hello, Leonie. Thank you for being here. I think that's how you say her name. What's for dinner? We had Jersey Mike subs with chips. The Jersey Mike sounds pretty good.
They got one where I live now, and I hadn't tried it.
They're good. I like them. YouTube gives you membership. Really? I thought you had to be gifted memberships. I didn't think YouTube did random gifting of memberships.
We also have a place called Firehouse Subs.
Those are good. Those I've been to one of those out in Las Vegas.
Oh, Firehouse. I consider them kind of middle of the road. I thought they were pricey for what you got.
Oh, it took away the Abe Lincoln though. Like, didn't we put in there that? Didn't we put that had Abe Lincoln
possibly,
said?
I don't remember.
Yeah, honestly, I've slept
We
since
gotta
then.
tweak that.
Oh
We
yeah,
gotta
we got
change
some
that
work
up
to do.
a little bit.
So
Lincoln, did he manufacture the Lincoln Town Car?
that too, yeah. Well, I was following along with what Jeff had said on Rick's channel about Abe Lincoln. If Abe Lincoln said it's on the internet, it's got to be true. Which I believe that was Al Gore that said that. But I get the joke, so I was following up with it and trying something as
So that's where
well.
they got global warming at.
Long Dog, you got 35,081 points. Hopefully, Ski Man was able to say. Apparently, he checked and he says yes on the PC, so he was watching. I don't think you can watch it on a PC in the vertical format though. And he just sent me a picture.
Of course, was
Yeah,
one of
that
the ones
on
that
the
came up
PC
with.
that should be. That's right, Ski. That's exactly what it should look like. I don't know. I don't know. The people that are on the phone. Um, yeah, I just looked at it. We're good.
Al Gore's one of the ones that was in with that global warming, wasn't he? Originally.
I think so.
Who was that early proponent of that stuff? Firehouse subs.
I think we can go with this. I think once I figure out how to do exactly what I want to do with it, then I think this will work out the way I want. And as time
We
goes
need to
on, I'll
turn it off.
explain.
We need to turn it off of random and put it on specific.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm going to wrap it up. That's my second large bottle of water, and it's not helping. So I'm going to call it a night. No 4 slow mode, so no LVIV slow. I don't know what Greg is trying to say. I doubt Greg knows what he's trying to say. But
Leave. Short for leave.
leave. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
I'm trying to eat my chocolate pie.
Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should just go out and get a big donut or something, or get some ice cream or something. But then my blood sugar is going to spike, and I don't want to do that. So.
Silk and satin and feel the night. Ooh, yeah. Glitter falling, golden light. Shine, shine. Every step a whispered tea. Moving slow like honey bees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Feel the rhythm, let it flow, flow.
That's all, folks.
I don't know.
That's
With
possible.
two-factor thing they got nowadays, I don't know whether they can get around that or not.
That's very true. I will be live tomorrow at noon if I feel like it. It's Wednesday, so my goal is to be live tomorrow at Wednesday, and my goal is to be live again tomorrow night. I want to see how many days. I think tonight was 190, if I remember right. 198th day. Thank you, Ski. Thank you, John. Thank you, Scott. excuse me, I hope that I do get to feeling better. I'm actually, as soon as I end this, I'm going to let the guys on Zoom know I'm leaving Zoom tonight. I'm not leaving Zoom, but I'm going to bed. I'm going to see if I can get some good rest and hopefully be okay. I do want to thank everyone for being here. I also apologize that it was so short tonight. If you'd like to be on the Zoom, send me an email. The email's above you, case.z00m@gmail.com. Long Dog, I did see you sent me some emails. I'll read them tomorrow, unless it's imperative I read them tonight, because I'm going to bed.